You may have seen on social media that Will Smith invited the spiritual teacher Sadhguru into his house to spend time with his family. And some really cool clips on there of some of the insights that he was sharing with the family, some of the comments that his family was sharing back, and even Sadhguru arriving to his house on a motorcycle. And what I wanted to share with you is, you look at these clips and you see Will and his family so attentive, right? So captivated by this beautiful man, this spiritual teacher who's of a higher consciousness, sharing these insights, this information that is just so resonating with them and resonates with us, right? Even though these beautiful teachers may be in a higher consciousness, a lot of this information we're all hungry for, because we're all waking up right now, is the fastest awakening that is happening ever in humanity. And so, we look at this with hungry eyes. We're just staring and attentive and so present and listening to every word and expanding our awareness in the moment as we're so present and listening. And so my question to you is this: what if you didn't have to invite one of these beautiful spiritual teachers into your house? What if you could have access to a guru in your house every single morning without physically inviting someone into your house? I'd like to introduce you to cacao. Cacao is the main ingredient to make chocolate, and chocolate has captivated the world for thousands of years. It is the world's favorite food. It is the #1 selling gift at Valentine's Day, Christmas. We love chocolate, and chocolate is made from cacao. Cacao is grown in a pod like this. It's actually a fruit. So it's a plant, and inside is a fruit, and inside the fruit are the little seeds, the cacao seeds. And when you grind those seeds, when you can purchase or grind them yourself, or purchase the actual raw cacao within the seeds, you can make a drink, which is a master teacher plant medicine. Now, what does that mean? Plant medicines are these plants that are teacher plants that are here to bring us into this higher consciousness. So we drink these master plant medicines, and we are suddenly in an expanded awareness, in a higher consciousness, where we can see so much more than we were able to see in our current level of consciousness. And so cacao, the main ingredient to make chocolate, can bring us into that state. And what's so beautiful about this drink, this master plant medicine, is that it's not a psychoactive. So you can just be moving around, doing everything that you would normally do throughout the day, and be in this heightened awareness. So let's go back to Will Smith and Sadhguru, right? So Will Smith invited him to his house so that they can all enjoy the presence of Sadhguru. And what if you could drink cacao, a master plant medicine, a higher consciousness, every single morning as part of your sacred morning cacao ritual? Drink this plant with such honoring and reverence, and listen to the messages. Become present and aware to what's happening to your body and how you're changing as you drink this beautiful master plant medicine. What if you could do this every morning? Have this guru, this higher consciousness in front of you in your house. Would you be focused, present, attentive, captivated, listening, observing, understanding what's happening? And so I want to share with you that that's exactly what's happening when you're drinking cacao. Such a beautiful gift given to us by the gods and goddesses. Cacao is called Theobroma cacao. In Greek, Theo is God, Broma is food of the gods and goddesses. Brought to us here so that we can start to open up our hearts, start to ignite the compassion within us, the unconditional love that we are. So have you heard of cacao? You probably have. You've probably heard of it on podcasts, or you've heard of cacao ceremonies. Cacao is coming out of the jungle faster than ever before right now. because right now is the time that the world, humanity needs to open up our hearts, right? Open up our hearts and see that everything that's happening around the world, so polarized, is actually all happening for an incredible shift and evolution of not only your consciousness, but the collective consciousness. So if you'd like to learn how to start your own morning cacao sacred ritual, I've created this beautiful little printable. It's actually a double-sided printable. And you can just fold it, turn it into this little pocket printable. And it's called the Morning Cacao Ritual 28-Day Calendar. And in here, you can learn all about cacao. You can learn how to create a sacred space. You can learn how to make the cacao. There's a little recipe here, the ceremonial cacao. You can learn how to actually connect with the consciousness. So what happens when you have your drink? You know, what does it mean that there's a higher consciousness? How do you connect with this? How can it start working with you? What's going to happen when you drink cacao? And then there's a little tracker. So it's a little sacred geometry tracker so that you can actually go in and start coloring each of the days and start doing your beautiful morning sacred cacao ritual for 28 days so that it just becomes something that you do every day thereafter. Again, having this beautiful higher consciousness with you every single day, your own spiritual guru with you every day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Cacao has changed my life in so many ways. And I would love to share more and more of those with you. I have weekly videos here on YouTube. I'd love for you to subscribe to them if it resonates. And I would love, love, love to hear your stories. As you start to drink cacao, maybe you've already been drinking cacao for a while, or maybe you're just starting. Please, please, please share your stories with me. I would love to get your stories out there as well. I'd love to hear them. I'd love to share them with others. Now is the time for us to come together to share these incredible experiences of enlightenment, of growth, of higher consciousness, so that we can all support one another through this incredible journey called evolution.